that. I agree with
let's
that.
stick
I
to
do
the
agree
topic
with
at
that.
hand. All I'm simply saying is that men shouldn't open up to their girl because the reason why men shouldn't open up is because men are supposed to be the leaders, and as a leader, it is your job where you are responsible for yourself and your woman and providing security. If I can't create that aura of security, then the woman is not going to feel secure, and she's probably going to want to leave the relationship because women are hardwired to look for security in men.
I agree with that. But I believe
regret what I said before. I agree with you guys.
We're just saying.
I believe if that was the way to work, then we would have a lot more healthy relationships, and we don't.
What was that you said?
I said I don't disagree with you, but if I think that was the golden ticket, I think there would be a lot more healthy relationships. And to be honest, it's not because every person is different.
No, I'm saying the reason why relationships are fucked up is because men act more like women and open up to women.
No, I do believe that right now.
I think it's education too, like you know, like in the way that you're raised. It's just a lot of different factors. You can't just like group everyone and everybody's all together. It doesn't make sense. Like if we're talking about right now today, we're not like in like the olden days, right? We have to be realistic with today's times. We can't like think like with the old school mentality anymore. Like I understand where you're coming from, right? Like I can see both sides, but you just can't. I don't know. You can't. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you want a guy that's stronger than you and taller than you?
You know what I want? I want a guy that loves me and takes care of me. It's
Come
not
on,
about
man.
the looks.
Come on,
that
man.
is the truth.
Look.
That is the truth. No, excuse me. You can't tell me what the truth is.
In order for you to hold on, but in order for
listen, I go to
this
brunch.
is the problem.
Some people are with.
This is the problem with females. Like you guys assume attraction, but you guys don't want to divulge what made you attracted to the man in the first place because it might make you look a certain way.
I'll tell you.
Because you're saying I just want a man that loves me, or I'm gonna love him back.
And respects me and that cares for me, that has good values, that is.
What if he had no teeth?
You know what? Then I wouldn't be talking.
No, but you wouldn't be talking to him.
Can I finish talking?
There's plenty of men that will have these traits, but they have to have certain prerequisites first for you to give them a chance.
But that's not like I'm not going to talk to everyone and give everyone my energy. But
so you're picky.
No, it's not that I'm picky. I know my worth. Like I'm not, and it's not that that person that has bad teeth or things like that. Like I'm sorry, there's a lot of people that maybe have. Who's coughing and laughing? I don't understand what you're doing.
Come on, Joe, man.
Because you care about physicality and you don't just say it. Like,
I think everything is to each their own. I think that's why there's so many conflict because I think it's just to each their own. Everyone has to be somebody who's more masculine. She might not want to.
Everyone's superficial and everyone's shallow because as soon as I said no teeth, you were like,
no, but you didn't let me speak. You kind of just jumped, but that's not true. You're kind of jumping to conclusions though. But it's not for me like your teeth or if whatever you look like. Some people fall in love. It's not about that though. It's not about looks. It's not what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside.
But let's acknowledge that everybody has a right to be attracted to what they're attracted to.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And it doesn't mean that they're superficial. Some people like this color,
that
color.
I don't like teeth, but at the end of the day,
it
looks
is.
fade away.
Yo,
and
chat,
when I marry,
it's not about looks, chat.
No, but it's the truth. Looks literally fade away, right? And you want to be able to have that connection with someone for love because literally, I want to grow old with someone. That's the truth. I'm not at the end of the day.
But you're gonna have standards though first, right?
Yes.
For you before you fall in love with them, you're gonna have standards, correct?
But okay.
Okay.
And
so all right, so you're gonna have standards on them. Let's talk about those standards.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want them taller than you, preferably?
No, I guess like we're talking in this situation, right? I want.
Okay, so it's not a deal breaker. Okay, do you want him to earn more than you, or at least equal?
Yeah.
Okay, would you prefer for him to be a breadwinner or not?
Bread.
I just like I guess like I don't know. I don't like what like. I'm not understanding your question. Where you're trying to go.
What you want in a man? It's just simple.
I mean, do you want him to either be the predominant earner, and you just maybe like he pays the majority of the bills?
I mean, I think it could be equal, but I mean,
50-50?
I think that like the society thinks that like men have to pay for everything.
Do you want a guy that's going to be a gentleman, like open doors for you and pay for dates and shit like that?
Yeah, but I kind of feel like we're going off track with the question.
No,
like,
we're not. Bringing it back somewhere.
Like, you're bringing it back to like my standards. You're trying to say about my standards that have certain things, right?
Yeah.
But okay, I understand that, but doesn't mean I'm going to close the door on everybody. But I'm also not going to talk to the world because I don't have time to do that, right?
You just contradict yourself.
No, but I see what you're saying on me trying to contradict myself in saying that, right? I understand what you're saying, but it's not necessarily like judging a book by its cover. Like that's just not.
Everyone does that.
But like, wait, everybody does. So maybe I don't. Okay, but like I
don't let anybody make you feel bad for choosing what you want or what you don't want.
But that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with admitting that that's the first thing you see.
Superficially dating.
It is superficial because if I say I only like goth men, then I'm being superficial to only goth men. Why don't y'all understand what that means? It's okay.
No, everybody has the choice to choose what they like or what they don't like. If you like a man with long hair,
the problem is this. Like, I don't know if you guys are catching this, but you're saying a bunch of word salad so that you don't come off as discriminatory. That's what I hear. Because what the thing is, because I'm listening very closely to you. On one end, you're saying I don't give my time to everyone, but at the same time, I'll give a chance to a bunch of people.
But if I gave my time to everyone, I'm not going to be able to do anything.
So by definition, that means you discriminate against people.
No, it's not that.
That means you have standards.
So much I want to do with my life. No, stop. No, excuse me. It's not about that. I have a lot.
So you don't have standards.
No, it's not that I don't have standards.
Can I answer fair? I think what you're saying is right because I think as women, we don't really know.
Stop. This is what I'm trying to say. You've been contradicting yourself. People want right here, even in the chat right now, we got 3,000 people. You don't make sense. Because on one end you're saying, oh, I have standards. I don't give everyone my time. But then on the other hand, like, yeah, I could love someone just if they love me back.
So,
but that doesn't make sense.
I don't think women realize how many things, like you were saying, dictate what you want to show man.
Relax, man. Relax. You've talked enough. What I'm trying to say here is that you don't make sense, okay? On one end you're saying, oh, well, it's not the 1800s anymore. Like, you know, things have changed. But the thing is that female attraction standards have not really changed that much. You can sit there and say, I'm a modern woman now and we're equal, etc.
But it's not that.
But like, you're not hardwired to want to equal.
Like, but you're taking it that way, and I can't control the way that you're taking it. The way that I'm going to live about my life, and I'm just going to...
Bless you.
That stuff doesn't dictate that. I, like, know what I want. I don't...
You don't know what you want, because you can't even describe it.
So what I was
full of shit. Like, you don't make sense. Like, no, with all due respect, you make zero sense. I've been trying to ask you, well, give us the standards, and then you give us like monotonous, ridiculous, intangible. Because here's the thing, I see what you're trying to do here. You don't want to come off as discriminatory, but at the also same time, you want to show that you have standards. But that's why you're giving a bunch of word salad. You're not able to literally tell us what it is that you want. Because the reality is this. You don't want to say the uncomfortable truth that you want a guy that's better than you in every degree. This is what all women want. It's biology. Women want men that are superior to them in every way. But you don't want to say that because it comes off as fucked up and shallow.
I never said that. You kind of just put that in my... I never said that, though. I'm allowed...
Put that in your mouth?
But, I'm sorry?
Go ahead. Talk.
Yeah, no, I think you're kind of twisting it, but that's okay. You know, we're all entitled
I'm not twisting it.
But like, I understand
what you're saying. I'm telling you what women in general want.
Right.
And you're trying to show that you're like different, and you might not want that. That's not true. I'm not
trying to show anything. I'm just being myself. And if you like, I'm sorry that I view it like that. And I understand that maybe like people have prerequisites of people that they want and they check off the list. But like, I'm not gonna attract that. Like either too. Like
what?
If you
what
think
are you saying?
Before you interrupt me and said I talk too much, can I say what I was gonna say?
No.
I think what you're saying is that please, thank you. What I think what he's saying is that no.
Whose show are you on?
No, I'm showing what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. Can you listen to what? Give me 2 minutes.
No, bro. Like, let her finish her point, man. Like, goddamn.
No.
We're talking the whole show.
No, she had finished talking.
Yeah, she can talk.
Bro. Like, you need to chill out, man.
No, well, I'm done talking.
Like,
I was gonna agree with you.
Though.
She was. That's what I'm saying. She was done talking.
I think you want to comment on what I said, so that you don't want me to. Like, I think I said something that maybe you want to keep going, but I was done talking.
And all I was saying was that I think women, I think what you said in the beginning was important. I think that we say we want a strong man, we want this, we want that, but we don't know what makes that man strong. I think what he's saying is that this is what... Huh?
I see why you're single, man.
Who? I'm not single.
Because you talk over niggas, man. Like, if it's our podcast,
I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to her.
Man.
It doesn't matter. You don't disrespect women. It doesn't matter what.
We told you to
stop. It doesn't matter. You don't disrespect me. No.
I don't care. No, it's our platform.
It doesn't matter. Well, then you shouldn't have inviting people. Because I have a platform too. You don't disrespect me like that. Because I wasn't being. I was agreeing with him. I was trying to. I was saying that there was a misunderstanding. I think what we want, we don't know.
Here's the problem. Wow. When you talk, we shut up. When we talk, you talk over us.
No, I wasn't talking over him. She was talking, she finished talking, and I replied back to what she was saying.
But again,
and the only reason why I said that...
Again,
I told you to stop.
You're on the platform. We're being respectful. So when we talk, we let her talk.
I'm sorry, but him saying you talked enough, it doesn't matter what platform on, you're disrespecting me now. And so neither do I. I don't care either, because you're disrespecting me. No, I don't.
Shit.
I've been told you that. Because you're being disrespectful. All I was trying to say is that he's right. I don't think we as women, when we say we want this, we want that, I don't think we understand what it creates. I think that's why he was right, is because we say we want a strong man, we want this, but in order to be that, you kind of do have to not show emotions and be vulnerable. I was just trying to say, I think that as women, that's the issue. We don't understand them and they don't understand us. That's it. But I'm about to head out of here because I don't care about this.
All right, fucking leave, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
Thank God, bro. Holy shit, dude. Yo, cancel meter 700%.
Yo, KS did not disconnect. He held enough of your house.
Why don't you just agree to disagree? Why do you have to get so emotional?
I remember why, actually.
Come on, man.
She's the one who's talking. She's agreeing with me, and then I'm not like, this is very disrespectful.
You said what you said without feeling some type of way. I've been getting like made fun of little things.
Yo, if you don't leave, you can leave.
You can go.
I ain't stopping you. We ain't stopping you.
You can go.
If you want to leave, you can leave.
But I don't understand.
Take her out of jail for chat, man.
No, you said you don't get fucked.
No,
No. I said he was disrespectful.
I started business,
bro.
So I didn't care.
Bro, you can go.
about
business,
that.
man. Let's go, man.
Yo, I should get out of here, man.
Hey, you trying to leave, man? Go ahead, man.
Oh, man, that's not an issue. I don't
leave,
care.
man.
But
Yo,
it
leave,
still
man.
doesn't mean that you're right. It doesn't mean that you're
Doesn't
disrespectful. You
matter,
talk about
bro.
put it in her mouth. You put it in your goddamn mouth. You put it in your mouth. You don't talk to a woman like that. You don't talk to women, and that's the thing. Men need to respect women, but men need to respect women as well.
Yo, if I'm talking,
yeah, they are thriving over that. This is what they're like. You're not married. You're barely successful off of talking shit. And then I don't want to be married. First of all, you don't even have enough money to be married to me. You don't even look cute. You need to go to the gym. You need to lose some weight, and then maybe we can talk.
But in the day, you're 30 and you're still single, man.
I'm not. If it makes you feel better, you don't know me. If it makes you feel better, and I don't want to know you, bitch. You can never fuck me. You're too fat. Your stomach can't even fit over your dick. I'm so sorry. Aaron, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. I hope y'all are watching this because he's a bitch. And I'm not emotional at all.
You were 3 or 4. You were
cool. If that's what you get, you're a bitch. And you're a 0. You can't even look over your dick, bro. Your stomach can't even look over your dick. Now what? Aaron, you're not even cute. Look at your gap. Go to the dentist and get your gap fixed. Go to the dentist and get your gap fixed. You can't even talk to me. See, this was not supposed to be like this. I seen you guys going at it.
There's nothing wrong with that. I can lose weight, but your ass, bro, you are 30.
Aaron, please, baby boy. No, I'm not 30, baby. I'm gonna be 26 in May, and I'm good. I'm good. And anything that you say is not gonna bother me because I know me. You having to do that to a woman says a lot about you, Aaron. Yeah, exactly, and that's why you live your life off of doing this. That's why I said I didn't care because I was honestly here to give you my opinion. It doesn't even matter, Aaron. Go lose some weight in the gym. You said you could lose weight. Why are you not doing it? Go do it. Go do it. You're not cute at all. You're not cute at all. And it's very unattractive that you feel like you have to insult a woman for your platform. You're not married either. You're not married either.
I think you said you were gonna get up and leave, so let's just make that happen.
Yes, but the disrespect is unnecessary, and I don't feel any type of way because, like she said, I wasn't saying anything
just get up and leave. Just please get up and leave. Just please get up and leave.
Fine, bro. Like it's gone.
Aaron's still a bitch, and he always was.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, listen, girl, bitch.
You feel like you have to talk to a woman to make yourself
go ahead.
Exit civilly and quietly, please.
Thank you.
They will escort you out. That's fine. Hold on.
We got more room now.
All right.
Holy, thank God.
Oh man, thank you, girls.
Okay.
They couldn't even talk properly. God damn.
Minutes do we have?
Ow! Did I hurt you?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
No, that was my fault.
Somebody rolled over a toe or something?
I
Okay.
did.
Damn,
man.
Accountability.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Very interesting. So.
Yo, no offense, bro. You should take a block show, man. I was trying to be nice, but
Yo,
damn, bro.
the other day, man, she was talking the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah,
she
Chad was
was
getting annoyed too.
Bro.
She's butting in.
Chad was getting annoyed as hell.
Like when they're talking, bro.
Niggas
like,
were just saying yap.
oh my God. Yapisha.
Yeah, Pisha.
Oh my God. Why is it always, bro? I don't want to say it, but why
I
is it
never
always,
heard Yapisha.
why is it always
The black girls?
Yeah,
She's Puerto
man.
Rican, though. She have Puerto Rican.
No, she's mixed.
Yeah.
It's funny because Aaron
Is it
actually
always the
called
black
her out
girls?
before the
It's
show.
always the black girls?
Yeah, he did. He said the black girls always get aggressive, and she looked at him sideways.
Oh my God.
Bro, like, the end of the day, I called her. I'm like, yo, bro, black girls all get aggressive. And then she was like, bro, she was huffing and puffing, man.
I just think
She's
at the
still
end of the
going.
day, like, and baby, I know you're gonna watch this when you go home and see it again. That was emotional as fuck. You
There
kept
you
saying
go.
it wasn't emotional, but that was emotional as fuck. And then on top of that, stand 10 toes, leave the first time.
She called out multiple times. Her man was this and that. You just outed your man to us. You
Yeah.
talk about, oh, you don't throw it in his face. Yeah, you do. I guarantee you do at home.
Wait. And niggas in the chat, yo, Chris Lost, listen, I'm on Hennessy, it's fine, man. Girls be loud, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
Shorty, stop talking.
Hey, listen.
That's crazy.
I have some improvements, it is what it is, but end of the day, man, she's still single, man. She has no, like, come on, man.
No,
It's
you're
like she's
being-
so struggling, man.
I think you guys
I
are
don't
taking
care.
it far though. Like I'm
Bro,
not trying to
she's
be
doing the
disrespectful,
most.
but now
I'm talking,
you're
right?
going disrespectful
Wait.
now.
Shh.
Nah, she's
it's
doing
the
the most,
truth.
babe. She's doing the most.
No, I'm
That's
not.
crazy. This is somebody's house. They told us. No, not you.
She's
Not you. I'm
still
saying
here.
her.
But I'm just saying, but it is offensive. You have to
What?
like. It
You
is,
gotta
like,
learn
getting
that.
too
You gotta have
rude.
thick skin, baby. They knew before. Everybody knew before you got on this
But if they're
podcast
like doing
what
it
the
on
fuck is up.
purpose, you have to like wake up and like
On
realize it. It's like
purpose?
your guys are triggering it, right? You're
No,
saying
she's
but it's the
triggered.
truth. You're both
She is
doing
triggered.
it. The reason that your podcast is so popular is because you're able to do controversial things and say things, right? People are going, no, it is, but because you're triggering people's emotions, though.
Hey, yo,
They're getting triggered again.
You're not coming
Take
on
accountability.
that
Chase the
already.
chat, bro.
If
Take
you know that
accountability.
already, then why come here? Like I
That's
came
what I'm
here
saying,
and
you're aware
I
of
studied
it.
you guys. You know, I'm also a TikTok streamer
Facts.
and I see the bad comments and I that's how I make my money. You have to ignore that. It's a controversial kind of thing.
Right.
You,
Like, if you're gonna
you
sit
get
here and say
offensive,
they're
you're
going
not
to trigger
supposed.
you, you're
Yeah.
aware.
You're
But the
aware.
thing is,
But you don't have
that
to accept
nobody can
disrespect.
trigger you unless you are triggered.
Exactly. That's
You
what
get
I'm
what
saying.
I'm
You're
saying?
aware.
Be
That's
honest.
true.
But you don't have
Nobody-
to accept being disrespected. And some of the things, I'm just being realistic. Some of the things, regardless of the situation, weren't said in a very respectful manner. Maybe could have said maybe just a little bit differently. But
So
we're
what?
like, if we're talking as
But
professionals,
why
right?
should they have to talk to
We're
us?
mad.
that way?
They're
Like,
But I understand that, but you
Right.
still have to have
Yo,
respect for
yo,
people.
Why should it matter?
Hold on,
Why should
hold
it
on,
matter?
hold on,
It
hold
doesn't
on.
matter.
Hold on.
That.
Everybody,
Get it.
hold on for 2 seconds.
Doesn't
I think
matter.
you got to understand also that we got a show to run. She took quite a bit of airtime.
Okay.
And me and you were having a discussion. She kept interjecting, trying to explain what you were trying to say, but not really, or try to get her 2 cents on it. And it's like, hey, look, man, it wasn't on you. Like, you've been talking too much. And that's what she got mad about, was because we told her, yo. And we told her multiple times, yo, be quiet. Because we're trying to have a discussion over here. And then we didn't interrupt her when she was speaking. At the end of the
At
day,
all.
our job is to make sure that we run the show a certain way and give people airtime or whatever. And all I'm trying to do is get to the bottom of what you actually like, because you're extremely ambiguous about it and you can't even describe it. Because in one end you're saying, well, I don't want, it's not old 1800s anymore, blah, blah, blah. I'm different. But then in reality, like, most women want guys that have traditional values, even though you're saying that you're trying to say that tradition still doesn't exist or women aren't attracted to it, but they are.
And chat, I won't lie, she was funny as fuck, but hey, she's so single as fuck, man.
So,
Simple
I
as
mean,
that.
my thing is, like, you can't even describe what you like. Like, you can't even say it.
Please don't be ambiguous.
What do you want in a guy then?
Okay, if you're just asking what I want,
Come on, man.
I want someone who's like
Four,
obviously
4, 4.
educated, someone I can have oh sorry, thank you. Someone I can have conversation with. Oh, is it not? No.
You can like
Go ahead.
You're good.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yep.
I would say, yeah, I want someone that I can have conversation with that maybe has the same moral values as me, has the same faith as me. Maybe it would be even cool if we had the same type of career so we can have conversation about that.
Okay.
But I would say, there's different aspects. I don't know. Like, I hope that
Maybe
answers.
go to the beach together, walk on the sand, hold hands, jump in the water.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm serious.
Okay, sure. Like, if he's adventurous, no problem. But I also travel the world quite often, so I would like someone who's able to have that flexible lifestyle as well.
You travel the world?
Mm-hmm. I've been to 67 countries.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Mhm.
beautiful.
Alone. Almost alone, yeah.
By sea or by
That's
air?
awesome.
Air. Yeah.
Yo, fresh show, bro.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's really exciting. So, like, I think that also helps you have when you're able to see different cultures and be immersed in different ways, it helps you have a lot more open mind towards different things and areas of life. I really believe that.
Remember,
do
the
have a
whole
type.
conversation started with men shouldn't open up to women, right?
Mhm.
And my argument for why men should open up to women is because men are looked at as the leader. They're supposed to be the dominant, more aggressive provider / provide security.
Okay.
Me opening up to you quite literally demonstrates a lack of security because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm crying to you like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So I'm pretty much showing chinks in my armor. And I think as a man, you should never show chinks in your armor. There's a reason why women say, I want my knight in shining armor. Like, there's reasons to that. Women want to be saved by a man who's strong, masculine, and dominant. By me being vulnerable with you, I effectively destroy that image.
Okay, but like your option C, right? The one that you just don't, you kind of just like have the man do whatever he wants. I think that like, what about the aspect, okay, like if he goes and handles it by himself, I kind of feel like, how come, like it's kind of like hidden, like I want to know what my husband, like you don't feel like we can chat, like okay, maybe you're going through that stress, great, you know, I hope it, like I hope it comes good from it, but I don't know, I would kind of feel like I want my husband or, you know, my husband to like be fully honest with me and I'm able to control my, you know, like I can understand where if he was crying all the time, then I'm just like, you know, like what the heck, you know,
that's
like,
my point.
But why would I even get into a relationship with a crybaby?
That's my point.
But I wouldn't like get into like, like how do you know?
He gave you a scenario. Remember, he said third option.
Yeah, but the third option, like, I feel like I'm being lied to. If you're kind of going and getting a job, not communicating that, like, what if we're, you know, like your finances are together. You want to know those kind of things.
Remember, he told you, listen, babe, this happened. I fixed it. We're good to go.
Oh, okay, good. No problem.
But just so you know, I solved it without having you give you a headache.
Thank you.
But that's what he's saying.
But yeah, but it's like, you know, but I wouldn't mind if the person got vulnerable because that's just life. You like sometimes, you know, but I understand that
you don't mind, but a lot of women will. So it's better to just handle it based off of the probability of what's going to happen, right? Like just because it's possible that you're going to accept, you know, me being emotional doesn't mean that the next girl won't. Majority of the women here at the table said they would prefer to just get it solved and don't involve me. So if I know that most women are like that, why the hell am I going to open myself up to liability?
I guess it's just like, I don't know, like when you're dating, you're able to kind of like have that emotional intelligence and maybe kind of
define emotional intelligence, please, because women like to use this stupid ass term all the time.
But like you're able, but it's the truth. You're able to understand.
What is emotional intelligence?
Like I would say, emotional intelligence. You're able to understand like just behaviors, the way that maybe they're moving, the way that like they're expressing themselves. But you're able to like understand maybe like, I don't know, like you're looking at someone, you're able to maybe, I don't know.
So, all right.
I don't know.
So by your own definition, wouldn't the highest level of emotional intelligence be understanding that women are emotional and erratic, and a lot of the times my job is to provide security for them. So for me to show this vulnerability, that might affect that image that I'm supposed to provide and might fuck up the relationship. Wouldn't that be a higher level of emotional intelligence? Because I could see the chess move coming before it comes. That it probably isn't in my best interest from a probability standpoint to open up to her. You might accept it, but seven of the girls here don't.
Probability standpoint, okay, like okay, no problem. But I'm still
so then that's emotional intelligence. The very term you just used.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That you're able to take but not everyone's emotionally intelligent.
Bruh.
Do you think everybody's emotionally intelligent? That's not true.
I would say as a man.
But that's not, I've met a lot of not emotionally intelligent men. And I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah, we know.
You know?
Yeah. Yo, her IG is crazy,
sitting there crying, right, and opening up to your girl, I would argue, is emotionally unintelligent because women don't respond favorably to emotional men a lot of the time.
Thank you.
Just because you can tolerate it doesn't mean that a majority of women won't.
Okay.
Right.
So then shouldn't we move off of the probability versus the possibility?
I think you should move off of however you feel.
That's the problem. That's the difference.
Why is it the problem,
Hold on, stop. And that right there is the quintessential difference between men and women. You guys get the privilege of being able to move off how I feel. We can't do that. I don't feel like fucking working. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like going out and making money, but I have to fucking do it because it's my masculine duty. Women, on the other hand, get the privilege of, I don't want to work. Cool. Find a man that will take care of you. I don't want to go to the gym. It's okay. Love your curves, girl. Women have the privilege of doing whatever the fuck they feel like and not necessarily dealing with consequences. Men, on the other hand, we must strive to get excellent. And if we don't, we're going to deal with consequences for being losers. There's consequences for being mediocre as a woman, but there's no consequence for me being mediocre as a female. So we can't move off how we feel like you guys can. We can't. We simply can't. There is a burden of performance on men, but there is no burden of performance on women. If a woman wants to go to school and be successful, cool. We're going to applaud her for it. But if she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, we'll applaud her for that too. But that's the difference. We can't go off how we feel.
Yeah.
You get that privilege.
All the time.
And this is what I'm trying to say when I say women have zero idea about the masculine experience.
They don't know.
We can't go off how we feel. We have to go off of what's real and what we must do. We must go out there and accomplish. Otherwise, no one respects us and gives a fucks about us.
Well said.
But y'all on the other hand, y'all can go out how you feel and you'll be okay.
And just to like make a little point, I feel like sometimes when, like earlier you had said you were like, but I don't want to cry, baby. Like you'll tolerate it, but it is gonna eventually run you dry.
I wouldn't marry a crybaby. I would want another crybaby.
But listen to what I said though. But you're not gonna know until you ask for this vulnerability. So what I'm saying, hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, most women that say they want that, eventually they get tired of it, and they are looking like if for those like the scenario that he said earlier about the 6 months of you taking care of him. If that man cried to you every single day for 6 months, you would be so turned off. So it's like we have to be honest about these things, that it's just not something that is productive for just whoever, whenever. So you have to really know who you're dealing with, and he has to know who he's dealing with you, because you're probably gonna leave him.
I want to know if he's a crybaby or not.
But
how are you gonna know that?
Because he's gonna be like just be his most authentic self with me, and when you're
not in the beginning, right?
But anyone I'm gonna date, I'm talking about me. It doesn't, for me when I'm dating, I want that person to be their most authentic self, so I can fall in love with that, right? If they happen to be more emotional, then okay, but it's just I don't know. That's how I view it.
But you said you want a man to not lie to you about his emotions and come to you, and then you're like, but I don't want to cry, baby. Like, what do you?
But there's a difference. Like, I'm talking about if I go into a relationship and stay in a committed one, I don't want to cry, baby. But I'm gonna know that before I commit to him. Yeah.
I mean,
why would I marry someone so lifetime?
Wait. So
I don't know.
Your IG is crazy right now. Yours. Bill, show up, man.
Okay.
All right, so what man wouldn't want to commit to that?
This nigga bad.
Damn.
So
she's bad.
I mean, hey, listen, man. Some guys would.
That's you?
Yeah, bro.
Girl.
That's you. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Damn.
And the issue?
Wait a minute.
Hey,
don't go to my Instagram.
All right, Bill's gonna scroll down more, and then you have
right
global food queen.
All right,
and
then
so
you have an IG.
And the issue?
Right.
What's the issue?
The issue is
but tell me what the issue is.
Well, that's a lot of
I'm
food.
creatively expressing myself however I would like. So what's the issue? But that you don't know everything about me, so you're just
expressing your ass.
But who cares? And I don't I'm just doing whatever I want with my life. And but the thing is,
your husband cares.
But what?
You don't have OS?
No, it's not that my husband cares. It's the people that I attract and already attracted in my life. I already found them. But that's the truth.
So notice, right? He just saw your page. What did he do? Assume about you.
Yeah, but I don't care that he assumes like, okay, no problem that yours, but it doesn't affect me. Like I move on with my life and I continue with my journey. But that like I don't like sit like, okay, now he's making fun of me or he's saying this about me. Okay, cool. Like good for you. I move on with my life. Like, like.
I mean, he's not making fun of you. Like,
but I can understand your perspective of man. You see a woman posting like that. Okay, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this or that because you're a man. But that's okay.
Because you said earlier, right, that you want your partner to be their most authentic self all the time. That's a lie.
Yes,
Human beings in general are not going to ever be fully authentic. I mean, and I would argue that women are even less authentic than men are a lot of the times.
But we're all in a journey.
Yeah, but you want a guy, you want something that you're not even giving yourself, being your most authentic self. Like, are you going to be your most authentic self? No.
Women wear makeup.
Women wear makeup. Your photos are heavily edited, clearly. No offense. But the reality is human beings are never fully authentic. You're always going to have things that you're going to keep from your partner. It is what it is. It's just a matter of who are you willing to compromise with the most, with the little bit of authenticity that they give you.
But, okay.
So it's just not a real thing. Like, you're kind of speaking in ideals, but the reality is you're not going to get that. And I would argue you're probably less authentic than your partner would be.
But that's not true. I've already gotten it.
How? Where's that man now then who's so authentic with you? Where
you know what? I can't speak about that online, but that's
so
the truth.
Not together
but it's not even together. It's like a life. But that these are all your.
Are y'all together or not?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
I'm not talking about that online.
Like, I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff
like
online.
It's a yes or no. I mean, are you guys together or not? I mean, you said you were single earlier.
Right.
Sure, in spirit.
Yeah.
In spirit?
In spirit.
No, listen. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna share my relationship stuff online, single or not single. Like I'm not gonna share those details.
The point I'm trying to make, simply put, is that you're not gonna get this authenticity that you're talking about. It's just not real. It doesn't happen, and you're not even authentic with your.
So,
like,
but I'm not. But I'm
you
not.
don't look like your pictures. Like that's not authentic.
But I'm sorry.
That's like a different person.
But you're like. But I'm sorry. But that's something different. Now you're being rude. But like. But this
I'm being
is.
honest
I don't
with you.
care.
Who's this?
But I don't care. That is me.
I'm being honest with you.
Clearly AI. I mean, come on. Obviously doesn't look like her.
I'm being 100% honest with you. Like you're saying, I want my most authentic partner. You don't look like your photos, so you're not even authentic.
But I'm sorry. You're not understanding the point.
That looks like her.
I'm sorry. You're not. I'm sorry. You're not understanding the point. And for you to sit here and degrade.
I'm not degrading you.
No, I don't care about your truth or no truth because now you're just
objective truth.
Okay, but you're being disrespectful now. But because we're not even talking about that topic.
We are.
I'm not out here online.
We're talking about authenticity.
You're not understanding. I don't. But it's not even authentic. I'm literally just being myself, and you're not like I don't know.
Oh my god.
Social media is not even real.
Did you not earlier say that you want to? Did you not earlier say that I want my partner to be authentic? And I'm saying, well, you're not even authentic.
But you're not even under. But you're not. You're kind of just like taking what you're seeing and running with it.
You put it out there.
But I'm living my life for me, not for you and your opinion.
Go, Queen.
You literally said, I want an authentic partner. And I'm saying,
great,
well.
But I do.
But you're not authentic.
But you're not understanding.
So you're demanding something that you're not even are.
But you're defining my authenticity. You're like defining that for me, and you're running with that.
Babe, what does authentic mean?
But you're allowed to do and post whatever you want because it's an artistic
point. You don't look like your photos. That's an objective fact.
No, it's not.
So that lacks authenticity.
Do I look like my photos?
That's not what we're looking at. But I'm saying, like, you objectively do not look like your photos. I literally thought that was someone else on the thing.
We know your photos, bro.
No.
So I'm just saying, if you're gonna sit there and say, all right, Amanda's gonna be authentic and tell me what it is and be emotionally intelligent.
I'm sorry,
and I'm like, well, you're not even being authentic. You're not even being authentic back.
But we're not talking about on that at all. We're talking about emotions. We're not talking about a physical look.
So you can pick and choose what authenticity you're gonna give your partner.
It's crazy, bro.
You're just.
That's what you just said.
No, I'm not saying that. You're kind of just twisting what I'm saying and kind of running with whatever you want.
Okay, go ahead. So what is it then?
Well, I don't understand your question.
All right,
so stupid. We're gonna move on.
Ew.
But
What
listen.
an ugly tag.
What?
It's so rude to call someone stupid. It's not nice.
Stupid.
I didn't say every podcast.
Oh, I don't. That thing.
Stupid.
Look, Chris, relax, man. All I'm saying is, I just find it interesting that you're saying, I want my partner to be authentic with me, be emotional with me, blah, 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 right? But you yourself.
I heard you already and multiple times. I'm not stupid, right? So I've heard you repeat that multiple times.
Well, I've had to repeat questions to you multiple times because you don't get it. And
because maybe I can't hear you correctly because these headphones aren't like so good on my ears.
Or
but that's the truth.
We personally tune those headphones.
Okay,
I know they're loud and clear.
Okay, but maybe you don't know about I don't know. But now I've heard you multiple times and you can stop.
Stop with what?
Yeah, stop, man.
Calling out your contradiction. I mean, like,
no,
you're just
I'm
saying.
not. We're not talking about that, though. We're talking about men's emotions and being authentic with that. We're not talking about looks.
And I'm
you're kind of taking it a different way.
You're not authentic.
But
you demand authenticity from him, but you're not authentic. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a completely different topic, and we can move on. We can move on. I don't want to talk anymore.
He's telling you how men are going to perceive you. He's just saying, hey.
I don't care how men perceive me. I am who I am, and I'm okay.
But you said you want a husband, so you do care how men perceive you.
I don't know, actually, if I want a husband either. I'm
That's
like okay
crazy.
with just being myself.
But you said you want kids.
I never said that either.
So okay, so then do you, baby?
I'm literally doing me, and if that happens, that's just like God's will. But like, I'm not thinking about any of those things. That's the truth. That's just who I am as a person. Like, if I have kids, okay. If I adopt, even more amazing. There's children in this world that need a mother, and maybe I don't find. But also, like, I never know in life. I can maybe convert to be an like a nun, or maybe someone who doesn't even want to get married.
A nun?
But yeah, but anything can happen in life.
A nun?
Yeah.
A nun?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. You're getting married to Christ. That shit matters, bro. No, now you capping. Now you capping. Now you capping. Now listen, we just gotta be real. A nun is crazy.
What's Mozzie doing on there, man?
Oh, Mozzie, boss?
Mommy Mozzie? What's going on there, bro?
Oh, Mozzie, man.
If you say so.
Oh, God.
Yo.
You guys are really like out of control. Like
no, we just talked about nobody can trigger you unless you get triggered. This is a podcast. We're just talking shit.
Okay, but like now you're kind of deep. Like I don't like it.
Man.
I'll change topic.
No,
you only don't like it because
we
your
should
physical
change
was
the
brought
topic
up.
because
Do you
now.
like seafood?
No, it depends.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sure. Why?
I like seafood.
It's set up.
Okay.
It's set up.
Yeah.
It's a setup.
He's changing.
No, I'm just changing the topic.
Yeah, we should change the topic.
No.
Like you guys are.
Do you like
really
the beach?
No, it's set up.
Do you
like the beach?
No, it's set up, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like at the beach, I can be my self. Very authentic. Hold on. I can be my true authentic self. And I feel like at the same time, going in the water. It's, what?
Fresh.
What?
Fresh.
What?
The heck is crazy, bro.
What's going on, bro?
Mario won't tell him, man.
No, I mean,
What's going on?
No.
look, man. We can move on, but like I said before, it's just interesting how she gets called out and instantly it's like, oh, what the fuck?
No, that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion, but it's not gonna affect me. You can be like a jerk. I'm sorry, that's what I feel you're being. I'm entitled
being
to
a
say
jerk.
that. But that's okay.
You
This
just
is
don't
your
make
show.
sense.
That's okay if I don't make sense, though. We can agree to disagree and still be like friends if you would like. I respect your opinion. I literally almost didn't come on here because I'm gonna be honest, people didn't say nice things, right? But I'm here today, like challenging myself, doing something different, and like you don't have to be like so like mean. And like I was told that like people needed to come here because people don't want to come because they're scared. Like so, I don't think that you should continue to treat people this way because it's just not nice. And we can be a little bit more mindful and nice, but that's okay. You can run your show however you would like, but we're just
It's not about
different.
being mean. It's just
But
about
it is,
being
though.
honest. It's
But
about
that's fine for you to be
like-
honest, but there's just like I don't like you can stop and like move on. Like you don't have to continue. I can say mean things about you, but I'm holding my tongue in because
Sure, go ahead, say whatever you
but
gotta
why would
say.
I do
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
I mean,
But that doesn't make sense to do as a person.
I mean,
does
if
make
it's the truth,
no,
it's the
that's
truth.
not.
I
I'm not a
mean,
bully.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
bully.
She got something to say. She hasn't really spoke. She hasn't really spoke.
It makes sense to say the truth. If not, how are we supposed to grow as individuals?
Okay.
Criticism is necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I think that
That's
if
how you
someone
learn.
isn't able to come on
Okay.
the show and take hard criticism, they're not willing to grow as a
Okay,
person.
but I said okay and moved on. Like I don't really care to keep talking about it, and you guys keep continuing. Now you're just like don't know when to
Because you
stop.
keep talking, that's why.
Okay, so I'll shut up.
I mean,
So move on to the next topic.
Under the sea.
it's too easy, bro.
Under the sea.
no, it's
But that's true. But that like
what's true.
no, like it you guys like the fire
take a
too
behind
because
seat.
it makes your show
Sorry.
better. Like who's gonna watch a boring show? If we were
a
all
lot
boring,
of people are actually
mean,
yeah, but
watching
it's
it
not
right
boring.
now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because
you
it's
just
not
said that you
boring.
could be a nun. Like, I mean, that's
Yeah,
kind of
but
hilarious.
But like you never know.
It's
what-
kind of hilarious.
Okay, that's fine. You can think it's hilarious. Like,
Like, I didn't say that. Like, you got your titties out on Instagram and you said I could be a nun.
but I'm sorry, but like
Demon.
Jesus wasn't like
Jesus?
a perfect person either.
Bring God
That's
into
the
this.
truth.
Don't bring God into this.
Oh gosh.
That's
Don't bring God into
wild that
this.
you
Please
just
don't.
said that. That you just.
I don't even care.
That's so wild that
honestly,
you just said that.
Okay, you can think
Yeah, I
it's
mean, of course you
wild.
don't care,
Yeshua
bro.
was the purest of beings. If we talk about like,
Did you
wait, I don't even want to bring it there, but the point is
All right,
that
I'll read the chats.
that's
Yeah.
tripping.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
shit's
yeah.
comedy.
Bro.
Okay.